Hey guys, Pheromone here, but more importantly, Invasion of Chaos is here. So, by this time in my very young duelist career, because remember, Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually hasn't been out that long, this set was just insane, and I was so ready for it, because I had already done my first Yamayuki cosplay, I was already just like fully on the path to whatever it is that I was doing. But like, this set was so good, I thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was over. I am not kidding. I thought that nothing could ever top this set. So yeah, we gotta open this box. We gotta find out what's inside. And like, every one of these cards are good. There's not gonna be like a wrong answer. But similar to last video that we did a box opening where I had never opened a pack and gotten a Jinzo, I have never opened a pack and gotten Chaos Emperor Dragon. So there is a distinct possibility that you get to join me for another Yu-Gi-Oh! First, which, I mean, there's not a lot of those left in the world, but this is insane. This set, Dark Petition of Chaos, or D-Mock, as we used to call him, is just this set. And let's find out. I think we did left, right, left. So we'll do right this time. If I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, I guess we'll just put that off to the side. This set. Okay, let me like actually open this set instead of just saying that word over and over, but like, okay. So, gosh, it's just so good. And every card, Sylphie, Pinchhopper, Burning Algae, every one of these, like, you've tried to make a deck around. Fuma Shuriken. And Wild Nature's Release. Really good Crystal Beast card, actually. Again, increases the attack of a beast monster by its own defense, but destroys it during the end phase. Crystal Beast, love that. Make a 3,000 attack Sapphire Pegasus and then have fun. Okay, so off to a good start. And we started with, oh, and there's the Grandmanju.Aza. Like, everything is good. The thing in the crater, like, get your bonfires out. It's time to search some Pyro monsters. Everything in this set is insane. Everything. These are the most powerful Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards ever printed at the time. But like, there was nothing in this that could not be used. Okay, well, let's see. Speaking of which, Ojama's got better. And I granted that like Ojama was probably like the least powerful card in the set, literally because of the 0 attacks. But like, just so good. Smashing Ground, right? We talked about Fissure in a previous video. Smashing Ground, just as much fun. Berserk Gorilla. Granted, notice the defense is not bad. 1,000 defense, you can boost it up to the 3,000 that we were just talking about. Looks like after that Chaos End, Fenrir, Multiplication of Ants, Skullmark, Ladybug. Every card in this set deserves to be like 10 secret rares. Here, I'm gonna move this further from myself so I don't accidentally open the left stack. But like, it's so good. So good. Okay, by the way, Ojama Yellow right off the top, thank goodness. But Stealth Bird, just everything in this set is so good. I gotta stop being excited about the cards that aren't the rare ones. But, Matassa the Zapper, kind of like a Hayabusa Knight, but dark, really important for the set. And Griffin's Feather Duster, Energy Drain, Soul Tiger with its whopping 2,100 defense. 2,100 defense, no effect. They broke the game. This set is insane. It's just insane. It's just insane. And if you haven't, like, played Yu-Gi-Oh! Pre-Invasion of Chaos and then suddenly got Invasion of Chaos, you have no idea what you're missing. You need to, like, ask for a Time Wizard format tournament on either side of that. Lord Poison, you know, Chopman, there's just so many good ones. Pinchhopper, so good. Robin Zombie, nice little, you know, Robin Goblin compatriot there. Big Koala. Chaos Greed, Heart of the Underdog. You make whole decks around this set. It's so good. Okay. Pheromone, bring it in. Calm down. It's okay. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Invasion of Chaos. Somewhere there's like somebody out there just shouting like, no, don't calm down, Pheromone. It's Invasion of Chaos. And they're right. Okay, Sea Serpent Warrior Darkness, what a great water monster for early Yu-Gi-Oh! Prickle Fairy, Lukunga, another great water monster and a plant. And Ojama Delta Hurricane, right? Big packages, small thing, big thing, seven little packages, whatever. I have only focused on the Ojama Rama, but again, you can just see that, like, compared to some of the earlier cards, did like some interesting things and still can be played in decks commonly today. These were very like complete ideas. And speaking of complete ideas, Balloon Lizard, Chaos Sorcerer, just so good. Thundercrash, interesting for sure. Destruction Ring, not a bad substitute for Ring of Destruction. And then after that, the Yellow Luster Shield, Tower of Babel, Gale Lizard, Terror King Salmon, like just such Such good stuff. Notice that we haven't even like gotten much. We've gotten one super rare, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is the best set in Yu-Gi-Oh history. Yeah, because it's the best set in Yu-Gi-Oh history. So let's see what else we get though. Soul Absorption, still a popular card. Gigantes or Gigantes. Ooh, looks like I accidentally pulled a little too hard there, as I do from time to time. But like Compulsory Evacuation Device is the rare, which is insane. But also Freed the Brave Wanderer, Great Light Warrior, 1700 attack. Warrior became very important in Legacy of Darkness, which was out by this time. This is just it's so good. So good. It's too good. It's too good. But okay, calm down. Find out what's in the packs, but just an incredible set. Okay, so Jama Black. We haven't got no Jama Green yet. Another copy of Sylphid here, as well as we've got the Dawn Turtle. We also have Inferno, as well as Curse of Darkness and Chaos End. Curse of Darkness was interesting. Each time a spell card is activated, immediately after it resolves, that player takes 1,000 damage. Not bad, honestly, except for the fact that it's a continuous trap, so you do have to activate it, and then they're on notice, and it's each time that activates. But like, you can get a lot of people in trouble. That's almost got like Max C or Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood level potential, where the more they do, the more they technically lose the duel. Speaking of losing duels, we ain't gonna lose duels based on the cards we're about to pull, although we've only gotten 2 super rares so far. Got Zero Gravity, there's a Dralago, and Manju of the 10,000 Hands, which is so neat to see after recently pulling the Senjus and the Sonic Birds, to see they're like, no, this could be the same card, and it could have slightly more attack power. Yeah, that's how good Invasion of Chaos is. Just ripping off Band-Aids in the design space of Yu-Gi-Oh! And just never looking back since. Okay, so we've got Earth Champ, another Smashing Ground, just bumping that fist, Getsu Fuma, and another Grandmachi Daeza. So again, like the commons in this set were so playable back then. Granted, Grandmachi Daeza wasn't as powerful as now, right? You weren't just going like, hey, Pot of Desires, banish 10, get stronger, but it was still really good back then, and definitely took advantage of all the banishing of the light and dark monsters that were happening at the time. Speaking of additional light and dark monsters, we got Stealth Bird, Chain of Spears. Hey! Wow, okay, so not a light, not a dark, but kind of an honorary chaos monster. It's Levia Dragon Daedalus, and it's so cool. Again, you can send a face of Umi you control to the graveyard, destroy all other cards on the field. Very powerful, easy to bring out, right? Remember that a Legendary Ocean reduces the star level, so it's really just a 1 tribute, blow up the field. Really powerful, and shows you again that like entire decks came out of Invasion of Chaos, right? You could use Salvage, you could do this water control thing. All of a sudden you really wanted to use Umi, and then later, you know, combining with the Warrior Atlantis, or Warrior of Atlantis. Just so good. All right, there's no Jama Yellow, so still no Jama Greens here. Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell, another great card there. Inferno as well, getting the focus here. Stray Lambs, another Fenrir. Fenrir's really good, actually, and then Blazing Impachi and DNA Transplant. So, like, again, the commons are almost just as much to celebrate as the hollows when you've got things that you're pulling out, like Compulsory Evacuation Device, Fenrir, you know, so on and so forth. But the hollows are like really complete thoughts and entire decks, so you can really like plan your strategies around them. We're gonna go ahead and turn these to the side because that was from the right side. Down to grab the left side. What an incredible run. Like, I don't care what we get. It's been pretty nice. Again, though, I've not ever pulled a Chaos Emperor Dragon from a pack, so it'll be really wild to just get it. DD Borderline, Spirit of the Pot of Greed. Oops, looks like we skipped one, as I am wont to do sometimes. My apologies. But looks like we're looking at Orca, Mega Fortress of Darkness. Are the cards telling me something? Is it like time to build a water deck? Interesting. Oh wait, I want to keep that vertical because that's from that side. But like Ultra Evolution Pill, again, just so much cool support and very playable. Like very like you could like draft this set very easily and have like really decent stuff. Skipping through some of the older attribute monsters that we have seen before. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Got our Zero Gravity. Cameron just trying to figure out which cool card to look. Oh, Enraged Battleox and Chaos End after that. Battleox, of course, giving your beast monsters piercing battle damage, which is really exciting. Beasts really showed up here in the same way that in Legacy of Destruction, they're giving us support for insects, reptiles, you know, other things we haven't seen in a while too, like plant monsters. That was supposed to be really the theme of this set, that all of a sudden beast monsters were going to get much better. Speaking of getting much better, I don't think it gets better than this, but I've been wrong before. Let's see what we got. Soul Absorption, Prickle Fairy, Coach Goblin. Looks like Dark Triceratops, great dinosaur monster there. Another Manju of the 10,000 Hands. Bam. I'm gonna need those for my ritual decks. Neat. Dark Triceratops being 1 tribute, 2400 attack, having that built-in piercing battle damage, very strong. Did not feel nice to get hit by it. Let's see, after our Sea Serpent, we got a Mad Dog of Darkness, keeping up on the beast theme, and then a big koala, so just beasts galore, right? Definitely a wild nature's release. All right, so love beasts, but also love us some light and dark spellcasters, dragons, and warriors. Speaking of darks, we got Ryu Koki there. Also a hero emerges featuring Zambyra the Dark, Dawn Turtle, another Fuma Shuriken. I haven't seen a Strike Ninja, and not seeing a Strike Ninja, although we did get another Ojama Delta Hurricane. So very fun card to play with Diamond Dude, right? You get the effect, but don't have to pay the cost. So Ojama Delta Hurricane definitely saw some play in tournaments, but mostly through Diamond Dude before full-on Ojama support came out. All right, so got a Jade Insect Whistle, Burning Algae, as well as Hyper Hammerhead, and Getsu Fuma, so a lot of Fuma support there. But then afterwards, just going to see Chaos Green and a couple of other familiar commons we've seen before. All still good. Commons don't just get worse just because you're stacking up. In fact, they kind of get better when you have multiple copies. But let's see if we can't get some singletons of cards we haven't seen. Another Ojama Black. Yes, Chaos Sorcerer. Just always felt so good. It was a common. It was one of the best commons ever printed. Lakunga, 3 commons, rare. That's a holo. And it's DD Designator. Wow, I haven't seen this in a while. You declare a card name, you look at your opponent's hand, and if they have any of the declared cards in their hand, remove from play that card. So that's how you kind of get like Crossout Designator. It's like 1 part Noma to Crossout, 1 part DD Designator. Pretty neat. It does have a drawback. You do have to banish something randomly from your hand if you're wrong. But that could still see some play even to this day, especially if you're just like, I can't let you play Nibiru and I don't feel like running Crossout Designator. Or worse, you're running multiple copies of Crossout Designator. You're just like, Nibiru! And they're just like, no. And you're like, I wanted to banish my hand. But speaking of banishing hand, you can get some banishing cards from these packs. It's been really fun. I hope you enjoyed our 5 video walk through Yu-Gi-Oh's memory lane, going through old cards like Stealth Bird and Earth Chant and Burning Algae and Matassa the Zapper, but also Chaos End and Granadora and Stumbling and Heart of the Underdog. Just neat stuff. Okay, only 4 packs left. So maybe the dream is set. But that Pharaoh Servant box that we did was incredible, so I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine if that's as good as it gets. All right, so Sylphie, Prickle Fairy, Dawn Turtle, ooh, Berserk Gorilla, and another Manji. Okay, so we definitely have the playset of like a lot of these really impactful cards. That's huge in and of itself, because you know these formats really have picked up. People at your official tournament store, even as you watch this video, maybe playing things like Time Wizard April 2010, commonly known as Edison. Maybe they're running a July 2005 tournament known as GOAT format. Like, there's some really good stuff. This would qualify, by the way. This would be the GOAT in GOAT. Let's see if we pull the greatest of all time after Enraged Battlelocks. It is... oh, it's Invader of Darkness. We got the Alder Secret. I have pulled Invader of Darkness before, I do remember. Your opponent cannot activate quick play spell cards. This could be really funny if your opponent's playing Runic and you just drop this down and you're like, hey, no, we're done with that. You're not gonna do any of that anymore. Another funny comment that we pulled in here, self-destruct button. Some Yu-Gi-Oh judge watching this video just groaned audibly wherever they are. I'm sure if you saw all of them in the room, I apologize for them. But it was a crazy card, and it could keep the tournament going and going and going. Nice secret rare, though. We did finally get that, so really good box. I think the only thing we're missing is maybe like another ultra rare would probably feel like on par. Although we did get multiple secrets before. Hyper Hammerhead, Sasuke Samurai number 3. Oh, we did get another ultra. There's the Strike Ninja we were talking about. Really cool card. Works great with DD Scout playing and provides almost infinite tribute fodder for your deck, but also just a really cool warrior, a Duke Devlin card technically, and yeah, just neat. Okay, so ninjas are still in it to win it. All right, well, it has been a fun journey. It's gonna be the last of our historic packs, but we did really well. Definitely, thank you for hanging in there, right? Definitely whiling away the hours here. But yeah, let's go. It's Blasting the Ruined. Ojama Yellow. We opened a whole box and didn't get a single Ojama Green, did we? Inferno. We've also got Smashing Ground. I'm going to go from the backside here. Recycle. We've got Primal Seed. There's the compulsory evacuation device. Tower of Babel. This will be it. and Fenrir. But honestly, like, what a cool set walkthrough that we managed to get done. And really good cards there. Again, DD Designator, Strike Ninja. Some of these are actually just going in deck. The Invader of Darkness, man, you know, there are people who play Runic at my locals, and like, I think they're going to double take if I'm just like, okay, so I'm just going to special summon 2 monsters, tribute 2 for Invader of Darkness, your turn. They'll be like, oh, activate, and you're like, But speaking of which, thank you so much for joining me through these box openings. If you haven't seen some of the other ones that we posted on the channel, go ahead and link everything below. Let me know if you had a good time just doing conventional Yu-Gi tubing, right? We don't do a lot of just like the box openings and so on and so forth. But if there's anything you'd like me to do that I haven't done before while I'm in this kind of mood, just let me know. I'll be happy to take a look and see if we can fit in the schedule. But again, hopefully your packs have been just as blessed as mine have. And if they haven't been, hopefully they will be soon. But until then, we will see you in the next video. Take care, friends.